It's Pokemon Go everywhere, but we anime fans are too lazy to get out of our home to catch some. So here are some best detective anime series you can sit and enjoy watching. 10. Psychic Detective Yakumo. Reserved college student Yakumo Saito was born with a red left eye that allows him to see ghosts and spirits. He uses it with the belief that if he can communicate with them and resolve any issue they may have, then the ghost or spirit can move on to the afterlife. A fellow college student named Haruka Ozawa appears one day, asking him for help to save her friend, who she believes is being possessed by a spirit. He reluctantly accepts and afterward gets involved in other supernatural-related mysteries with her helping him. 9. UNGO Ungo is set in a war-torn Tokyo, in a near-future Japan. In response to Japan sending the military abroad as peacekeeping forces, terrorists launched multiple attacks on Japan, killing many people and destroying much of its cityscapes. Sometime after the war receded to a period of uneasy peace, the Japanese parliament passed the Information Privacy and Protection Act, which gives the Japanese government control over the Internet. Detective Shinjiro Yuki and his strange partner Inga make a living in solving crimes and exposing human souls, all influenced in some way by the dystopian backdrop. 8. Monster Drive. Kenzo Tenma is a young Japanese brain surgeon, working at Eisler Memorial Hospital in Dusseldorf. Tenma is dissatisfied with the political bias of the hospital in treating patients and seizes the chance to change things after a massacre brings fraternal twins Johann and Anna Liebert into the hospital. Johann has a gunshot wound to his head, and Anna mutters about killing. Tenma operates on Johann instead of the mayor, who arrived later. Johann is saved, but Mayor Rodecker dies. Tenma loses his social standing. Director Heinemann and the other doctors in Tenma's way are mysteriously murdered, and both children disappear from the hospital. The police suspect Tenma, but they have no evidence and can only question him. 7. Go Sick. Go Sick takes place in 1924 in a small, French-speaking fictional European country which stretches in a strip from Switzerland, through the Alps between France and Italy, to the Mediterranean Sea. The country is called Soville in the English translation of the light novels. It is called Sorbia in the anime adaptation. The story centers on Kazuya Kujo, the third son of a high-ranking officer of the Imperial Japanese Army, who is a transfer student to St. Marguerite Academy, where urban legends and horror stories are all the rage. There he meets Victorique, a mysterious yet beautiful and brilliant girl who never comes to class and spends her days reading the entire contents of the library or solving mysteries that even detectives cannot solve. The series mostly focuses on Kazuya and Victorique getting involved in different mystery cases and their struggle to solve them, at the same time forming important bonds with different people and themselves. 6. Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. The series takes place in the year 2030, where many people have become cyborgs with prosthetic bodies. Primarily set in the fictional Japanese city of Nihama Prefecture, the series follows the members of Public Security Section 9, a special operations task force made up of former military officers and police detectives. While the group investigates various crimes, both seasons feature ongoing investigations into 2 incidents that embroil the group in corruption within other branches of the Japanese government. 5. Detective School Q. Detective School Q is the story of a group of young students from Class Q of Dan Detective School DDS, a prestigious and renowned detective academy founded by Morihiko Dan, the most famous detective in Japan, and the adventures and mysteries they unfold and solve together. They eventually work against Pluto, a mysterious organization which creates almost foolproof plans that only a handful of detectives can solve. 4. Hyuga. At the request of his older sister, student Hotaru Oriki joins Kamiyama High School's classic literature club to stop it from being abolished, joined by fellow members Eru Chitanda, Satoshi Fukube, and Malika Abara. The story is set in Kamiyama City, a fictional city in Gifu Prefecture that the author based on his real hometown of Takayama, also in Gifu. The fictional